For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 9 of the Roma series here on FIFA 18. In the last one, we actually for the very first time won every single game that we were involved in, so that was very pleasing. We got some massive results as well, and initially I had thought that Patrick Schick was in permanently, as when I went to the squad hub, you guys brought it up in the comments and were like, is he on loan or is he permanent? And I went to this list here, and as you can see, he doesn't have another badge next to his name, so I saw that and presumed that he wasn't on loan. What I didn't see was the fact that it says status on loan at Roma. So he is on loan. It was my mistake. He is actually in on loan. So I think what the plan will be is to continue to play him, continue to train him, and then just buy him in the summer of next season. I think it's just going to be the main aim because he's clearly a good player for me. So we're going to continue to use him and just pick him up next year. I might stop training him because he's already good enough by the sounds, or by the way that he's been playing recently. So I don't need to, artificially boost his stats that will then artificially boost his value and make him more expensive for me to buy. So I'll stop training him. I'll let him grow himself and not speed up his growth. He's only 79 rated currently and not actually that expensive, so hopefully that will remain the case at the end of the season. And if he can just stay 79 rated but still score 4 goals a game for me like he did against Feyenoord, then that would be fantastic. Today we have, actually, before I say what we're playing today, you may have noticed just from the way that I'm talking, etc. I'm full of cold and or flu and or just not very well. One of the main symptoms of which is a rather sore throat. So today, well, hopefully for as small amount of time as possible, I'm going to drop it down to 2 games per episode just to ensure that my voice doesn't go. Obviously no voice means no videos, means I can't pay rent. So I'm going to drop it to 2 games per episode for hopefully just today and tomorrow, and then fingers crossed my throat will... I don't mind having like the bunged up nose and the dizziness and the headaches and stuff. As long as my throat's alright, I can still make content, but I kind of have to... That's my instrument. I have to take care of my instrument. So it's going to be 2 games per episode today, probably 2 games tomorrow, and hopefully back up to 3 again by Wednesday. But I mean, time will tell. I am... I have plenty of medication to try and help me, so fingers crossed it will. I've got the drink version of the tablets as well, where you like mix it in with hot water and it supposedly tastes like blackcurrant, but I think the last time I had some of that stuff it tasted just like death. But I don't mind tasting death if it means that I stay alive. But yeah, Bologna and Sevilla today. 1 in the league, 1 in the Champions League, and then tomorrow we'll play Fiorentina and Lazio, the first Rome derby of the season. I apologise, but it's either like I continue to make 3 games per episode, longer videos, and run the risk of my throat going completely and then not being able to make any videos, or I just kind of cut down the amount of work I'm doing. The videos will still be of decent length and of the same quality. My voice might just sound a little bit gravelly or raspy as we get further through the videos, but hopefully you guys still enjoy. Drop the video a like if you do. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There'll still be daily videos of this. There'll still be daily videos of my player. I'll hopefully still be able to do 2 videos or 2 games per my player video, but I might have to drop it to 1 just for the odd video. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take it as it comes with regards to my throat, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I am going to rotate out a couple of players here. Let's play Karsdorp instead of Florenzi because he's a little bit tired. Take Kolarov out and put Joao Jesus in, and then I'll take Nangolan out and we'll put... Actually, we'll play Defrel in that camera. A couple of people asked me to actually do that, to play Defrel in that camera because he's been quite influential then. Then we'll put Schick on the bench, but Sanabria can start. Right, enough waffling for me. Look after your throat, he says, and then just keeps talking. Let's jump into the game against Bologna. Defrel to Rossi. Defrel. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Sanabria. Play Defrel at Cam, they say. He's quite good there, they say. Turns out you guys are right. Again, you were right about how good Schick was. And you're right to give that. What a first time ball. That's not the pass I was intending to play, but it's the one that he went for. And that is the dream start. Went 1-0 up in the opening 5 minutes in 2 of yesterday's 3 games. We've done it again here, and I think that actually might be the earliest of the early goals that we've scored this season. Just a minute and a half on the clock, and we're 1-0 up here against Bologna. Elshar, Strootman. I get that to Defrel. I can. Strootman play the 1-2 and then bend it on his left foot. Well held by Santura, the goalkeeper. Defrel trying to get himself a goal now as well as his assists, but top save by the keeps. Just steps in and comes away with the ball. Defrel on the breakaway. Sanabria with me. There's space for Mahrez on the right. I'll play it ahead of him to run onto it because Nagy is closing me down. Little turn inside has gone well, and we'll put it back for a teammate, and Strootman arrives, but it's a great reaction save from the goalkeeper. Very nearly 2-0 there, but wonderful reactions from the man in between the sticks. We could be 3-0 up in the opening 13 minutes, but it's still just the one. Strootman back to Defrel. In there to Sanabria. Mahrez is outside of him. Oh, tried to turn inside Keita there and couldn't quite do it. Bologna have apparently lost their last 3 games in a row, so they're low on confidence and down on form, and I'm hoping to take advantage of that. It has been all one-way action in the opening half an hour. Although they're on a breakaway here with Nicolas Formido, with Simone Verdi out wide, but he's kicked that straight at Juan Jesus, and that probably sums up not only their performance in this game, but their performance all season so far, judging by their league position and their current form as well. Elshar's got Strootman in the middle to aim for here. We'll drop the shoulder, then play it through the gap, and there's Defrel. Oh, I was just about to let fly. But unfortunately, the defender gets in a good challenge. On the attack again, now Matteo Destro played in. Didn't he used to... Was he at Roma? That's going in. Was Matteo Destro at Roma for a little bit? I have a funny feeling he was. I'm going to Google it. Let's have a quick look. Matteo Destro. He was at Roma for a little bit. Well, I say a little bit. He was at Roma for 3 years. I thought he was. Well done, Brain. You actually remembered something correctly. Corner for Bologna. 29 minutes played. Simone Verdi whips. The keeper will come and clutch that. Thank you very much, Alisson. We'll stay 1-0 in front. Nicolas Formido. To Di Francesco. To Nagy. Bit of space. Oh, strike. As soon as that left his boot, you could just tell that was going to go into the top corner. That's a wonderful goal from Bologna. In the last highlight, I said, they've done nothing all game. They nearly scored with a deflected cross, and now they have scored 3 minutes later with a lovely effort from outside the box. Nagy gets it out of his feet well and just lets fly. It's the sort of goal that Rajan Angolan has been scoring on a regular basis this season from the edge of the box, putting it into the top corner, and that is a wonderful finish. No chance for Alisson, the goalkeeper. It's 1-1 after 33 minutes. Elshar. Try a Berber spin. That's gone well. Try and bend it, maybe. It's a good block by the defender. But he's given it down to Sanabria. Sorry, Elshar stayed on the floor then. Get that in there to Defrel. Get away from the defender. I'm trying to pass it. I can't. Referee thought about giving a free kick, but didn't. De Rossi intercepts, and here's Defrel again. Sanabria. It's a good spin. Antonio Sanabria. Oh, that might drop to Defrel. I couldn't switch to him quickly enough. Still putting the pressure on Bologna here, and Elshar will look to whip it for a second time. And for a second time, it's well blocked. Verdi. Nice ball into Formido. Cuts back. Get there, please. Well done, Kevin. Is that a foul? Nothing given. Shot deflected. Keeper was backing away from that. Had me really worried for a minute. He punched it away off the line. I thought he was just going to back all the way up into his goal mouth, and the ball was going to cross the line before he got anywhere near it. Strootman. In there to El Shaarawy. Simone Verdi's quite quick, though, so we'll keep the ball away from him. Sanabria. Drop the shoulder. That didn't quite work as intended, so we'll go back to De Rossi. Trying to work some space here, because as you can tell from the fact that Defrel has a man climbing all over his back, they're playing quite a high pressure game here. Defrel again on his left foot, but not strong enough to hold off the defender. Tackled by Strootman. Defrel. I'm just going to run at the defence here and try and cause some problems with Defrel. Someone's ended up on the floor in the middle. I think it was Strootman. I see the arrival of El Shaarawy and another early goal. It was 1.5 minutes on the clock. At the beginning of the first half, it's 2.5 minutes into the second half, and we have our lead back again. Thank you, Stefan El Shaarawy. I appreciate that very much. 48 minutes played, we are in front again. Strootman, De Rossi. Sanabria is there. Do I go to Mahrez? No, I'll go back to De Rossi. Strootman, drop the shoulder, look for Defrel. Oh, that's great footwork. And the finish. Good save. Mahrez, 3-0, 3-1. Not 3-0, 3-1. But 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. Rather fortunate that it locked on to Mahrez there after the shot. Defrel, actually, really unlucky not to score himself, but did really well to keep that down. Squeeze it inside the post with the defender closing him down, although actually, second thoughts, he had more space there than I initially thought. But still, good finish from Mahrez. It's 3-1. That should be game, hopefully. Di Francesco, rushing down the left-hand side, drilled it. What a delivery. That would have been a great goal. He's picked up Destro beautifully, and he's just slashed at it, gone for power rather than placement. The old saying that the commentators always gravitate towards. But unfortunately for him, he's powered it past the post. That would have gotten them right back in it again. They can score 2. There's no reason why they can't score 3. Thankfully, Defrel picked himself up from that. Could have stayed down injured, but didn't. And may even have a goal-scoring opportunity here. But Gonzalez gets in a good tackle. What? Why is El Sarawi? Oh, tackled thin air. Never mind. We've got the ball back again. Sanabria. Go out wide to Mario Rui. It's a nice ball. All I need to do now is pick out someone in the middle. Never mind. Strick will pick up the loose ball. De Rossi, get it out your feet and hit it early. Good save by Santoro. Had to strike it early because I was getting closed down at quite the pace. Mahrez with the delivery. De Rossi's up with a header. Santoro with another save to deny my experienced central midfielder, shall we say. 34 years of age now, Daniele De Rossi, so not as young as he once was, but none of us are, I suppose. 74 minutes played, it's still 3-1. Perotti into Sanabria. Oh, it wasn't meant to go out to El Shiro. It was meant for Diego Perotti, but never mind. Perotti's ended up on the floor in the middle. It's Pellegrini that's going to have the shot. We'll knock this back into the middle, and Sanabria could be there. Who headed that? It was Nagy at the back post to get it out for a corner. Mahrez will take. Good delivery. Pellegrini underneath it, but the keeper's come to punch. Try and win this header to knock it back into the danger area, but Barroso just brings it down and gets it away. Only a minute and a half to go, and it looks like it's going to stay at 3-1 here, despite all of our pressure in the game. They've had chances, Bologna. And if they'd have scored that effort with Matteo Destro half an hour ago in game when he smacked it as hard as possible wide of the post, that is a terrible clearance by Manolas, but Mahrez will keep it in at least, then they could have gotten themselves something out of this. Mahrez hasn't been able to get rid of that though, and Manolas, that's Juan Jesus even underneath it this time, and that might be full time actually, and is. 3 points in the league. This is exactly what we needed to try and close the gap on those above us in the top 3 spots. And hopefully we can back this up with 3 points in the Champions League as well. Of course, we beat Sevilla first time around, lost to Paris Saint-Germain, and we smacked Feyenoord. So a win here against Sevilla would put us in, well, I doubt they'll be able to get above us because of the head-to-head. They might be able, if we then lose to Feyenoord and PSG, they could come level on points with us, but on goal difference because of that Feyenoord win and the head-to-head, then we definitely go through ahead of Sevilla anyway. So win this, and then we can take it easy in the remaining 2 Champions League games. So actually, a win in this one, quite important. And I said I was going to stop training Schick, and I've just trained him. I'll take him out next time. Sevilla's starting lineup looks similar to the one they played before. They're playing Carricho at centre mid. Now, ordinarily, he's a centre back, so I'm surprised to see him in there at centre mid. Maybe they've got some issues with injuries, maybe, or suspensions. I'm not sure. But Carricho starts in centre mid. They're playing a defensive formation. It didn't work for them last time. Let's hope it doesn't work for them again. Schick. Oh, just in the option on there, out wide to Perotti. I've got Oscar De Marcos with me, who's rather quick in a straight line. I'll give that back to Rajan Angolan, though, on his left foot. It was dipping, but it drops on top of the roof of the net, unfortunately. 8 minutes in, or 7 minutes and a couple of seconds in. We stay at 0-0. Here's Pizarro. Sarabia. Thankfully, Sarabia and Sanabria are not both on this pitch at the same time today, so I shouldn't be tripping over their names. What a delivery. Oh my God. That ball into the box was disgusting. Their striker nearly got on the end of it. My defender nearly stuck a toe on the end of it to score an own goal. That's the sort of cross that you beg for as a striker, just teasing the ball into the box. I'm not sure who got the final touch on that. It might be a corner. It is. 15 minutes in, we'll see what we can get from this delivery from Florenzi. It's a good delivery. Kolarow's underneath it. It's a strong header, but it's a decent save by Sergi Rico in between the sticks. We'll stay at 0-0 for now. Chances coming at both ends, but no goals yet. A draw doesn't really do either side any favours. A win for them obviously gets them right back into the qualification race, and a win for us all but certifies qualification, as we've said. So hopefully we'll get a result that gives us a smile at the end. Just have to keep plugging away, and eventually we'll take the lead. Sarabia driving inside, back to Pizarro. Good tackle by Kolarov though. Lay that into Pellegrini, who'll drive forward. He's been very, very good for me, Pellegrini. I've been impressed with him actually. I'm hoping he'll be my Daniele De Rossi replacement, and that means that we won't need to buy anyone else in. Schick, how many times? He's done it again. That's the third goal of almost exactly the same finish that he scored in the past 2 or 3 episodes. 2 have been exactly like that, and the third one went in off the underside of the bar. He just gets the ball on the edge of the box, finesses it with his left foot, and it flies into the top left corner. It's a great goal. I'm definitely going to buy him in the summer. Definitely going to buy him when his loan runs out. I'm frustrated that he is only on loan, because if he could be my permanent striker already, and then I could avoid having to spend 30-40 million on him, then that would be great. But the way he's playing, I don't mind spending 30-40 million on him. So Schick will hopefully score a number of goals for us this year and then become a permanent Roma player next year. Keep that in, thank you. And then continue to do exactly that. Bang goals in a Roma shirt. Eva Banega. Into Ben Yedder. I'll have that, thank you. Going across to Under. Driving forward into that space. I look for Schick. And there's Nangolan. Nangolan's still going. Perotti, oh, wide of the target. Really, really good move. Schick very nearly getting an assist. Nangolan just wouldn't stop. Just bulldozing his way through their backline, but it's a good save by Sergio Rico to keep the score at just the 1-0. Could yet make it 2 though. Back to Fred. Go for a banger. Good save by Sergio Rico. I'm going to try and turn back onto Under's left foot here, because he is left-footed, although I have to give it to Florenzi. He'll cross on his left foot. Keeper comes and claims well. And holding off Pellegrini. That's a foul, surely. Had to go through the player to get to the ball there. Caricio not taking the quick free kick. Nolito stood over the dead ball. I'd go for a shot from here. Pineda leaves it. It's going to be Nolito. It's straight into the ball. It drops to Banega, and Kolarov steals the ball away. That was supposed to go forward to Under, unfortunately. And they'll try and come again here. Sevilla, Simon Kier, Sarabia. They'll tuck in narrow, try and force him wide. Okay, he's still managed to get the ball inside. Ben Yedder goes down. I didn't press tackle there, but a penalty's been given nonetheless. Just a tangle of legs on the edge of the box. And 2 minutes before half time, Alessandro Florenzi gives Sevilla a penalty. Not what we needed. Not what we needed at all. Hopefully we can come up with a save with Alisson. It's a big run up from Ben Yedder. I think he's going to go that way. He didn't. Rather cheekily, Panenka's it down the middle of the goal. Sevilla 1, Roma 1. Perotti, Nangolan. 3 minutes added on at the end of the half. There is time to do something yet. Pellegrini could show good strength here and has done. Fred will get that to Nangolan. Nangolan to Schick. Schick. Oh, save from Sergio Rico again. Nicely done. Made a couple of really good stops in this game so far, the Spaniard. Nangolan's up. It's Daniel Caricio with the header. Win that, please. Well up, Florenzi. Oh, but straight to Nolito, and that'll be half-time. Into Schick. Runners around me. Nangolan is the obvious ball because he's in a better position to score, but he's taken it with his left, not his right. And Under, who is left-footed, takes that with his left. But why is Nangolan? That's so frustrating. If he shoots with his right there and finesses it with his right, like I've asked him to do, then that is definitely 2-1 to Roma as it flies into the top corner. As it happens, he's finessed it with his left, not gotten the angle or precision on the shot that I needed, and oh, Schick fires that straight at the keeper as well. Oh, never mind. Don't dwell on it, Ches. Just go and create another goal-scoring opportunity, which I literally just did and missed that one as well. But never mind. The point stands. Keep going. Keep plugging away. Keep trying your hardest, and the goal will come. Sarabia getting the better of Emerson. DeMarcos bursting down the right-hand side. It's a great run. quite sure why he slowed up and turned inside like that. Sanabria though to Ben Yedder. 5-star weak foot and Eva Banega with the effort, and it's well saved by the keeper. Well, I said that if I kept plugging away, the goal for me might come. Clearly the same stands for Sevilla, because they've been plugging away and they nearly got the goal there to go in front. Pulled themselves from 1-0 down to come back level. And I'm hoping they won't be able to get another one, because that would really throw the group wide open. If I can get just one more goal, then that will be us guaranteed through to the next round. But I need that next goal. A draw doesn't do anyone any favours, as we mentioned. Yeah, they're on the run. Driving into the space. Cuts that back. Don't you dare. Moreno. Oh dear, what a block. Couldn't have fallen back to Ben Yedder any more fortuitously there. Decent delivery. Vasquez has come on for them, and that is going to go up for a Sevilla throw. 20 minutes to go. Oscar de Marcos with a throw to Pizarro. And Oscar de Marcos into Eva Banega. Back to Pizarro again. To Eva Banega again. To Ben Yedder. Pellegrini, a drop to Vasquez. Wide of the target twice. It's dropped kindly to Ben Yedder after a deflection off someone else. Well, no, that was Vasquez, but still, dropped to a Sevilla player after a block from someone else. But thankfully, on neither occasion have they been able to take the lead. Vasquez, Pizarro, Eva Banega, Vasquez, Ben Yedder through the gap. Nolito on the end of it cuts back. He's got support arriving. Where's he going to go? He's going to go for goal, and Alisson leaps away to stop him from scoring. Sevilla have been so good in this second half. Been really difficult to play against, but I'm going to keep plugging away, and I'm determined to get this winner, because I'd really like to avoid having to play a full-strength side in 2 more Champions League games, or at least 1 more Champions League game. Fred here. Oh, go on then. I'll just hit it because it's on his left. I wanted to play it out wide, but the defender didn't commit to any direction, so I didn't really have the space to find man out wide. Fred with a decent effort though, but a good save. 10 minutes to go. Pizarro over the top, looking for the run of Oscar de Marcos, who heads it into Ben Yedder. It's just chance after chance after chance for Sevilla here. Substitutes are being made. I can't quite believe they haven't been able to take the lead at the end of this game. I felt comfortable in the first half, but since that penalty, it's been all Sevilla. All Sevilla. Sergio Rico's made a number of good stops. Lenglet forward there to have that particular effort, but again, not able to find the back of the net. Go down the line here to Perotti. Nangola's made a good run forward, and if I could just drive into this space, we might yet be able to win the game. I've got Schick and someone at the back post to aim for. Oh, he's pulled it back to the edge of the box again, so they're out-muscled by Pellegrini. Find a teammate. Gonalons. Here's Perotti. Perotti wins it for Roma with 2.5 minutes to go. That hurt my throat. That might be the goal that seals our knockout stage progression. Oh, it's been all Sevilla. All Sevilla, but that is a beautiful finish from Diego Perotti. Roma 2, Sevilla 1. That might give us the result that we were craving. Perotti still off to Marcos. Sevilla have committed everybody forward to try and get themselves an equaliser, and now surely, so I drill this across goal. I don't believe it. Bruno Perez off the bench hits the post. That would have sealed it, and now Sevilla have the chance at the other end. If you go and equalise now, I will be furious. Please don't. Oh, he got there as well, Lenglet. Talk about putting me under pressure, make me feel it. Oh, thank you, ref. Bloody hell. Could have been 3-1, could have been 2-2. In the end, it stays at 2-1. The late goal from Diego Perotti, enough to give us 3 points against Sevilla in a very hard-fought match. PSG win against Feyenoord, so they're going to be on 12 points. We're on 9. We're on 9. Sevilla on 3. Feyenoord on none. So we have a 6-point gap over Sevilla with 2 games to be played. So, and with goal difference and now the head-to-head, we are definitely going to go through to the knockout stages. We have Fiorentina and then Lazio in tomorrow's episode. So playing 9th and then 8th place. Of course, that'll be our first Rome derby of the season. But we are up into the top 3. Although there are 4 teams on 22 points. But Juve lead the way on 24. AC Milan have finally lost the game and dropped points in the worst possible way for the first time. Bottom of the table are Benevento with 5 points, then Hellas Verona with 7, Cagliari and Spal there on 8 before Torino on 10. That's going to be all for today. Apologies again, but hopefully the sore throat and the headaches and the blocked nose and the dizziness and stuff, it will be gone in like 24, 48 hours. So hopefully I won't have to shorten content for too much longer. But drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. I'm going to do my absolute best to maintain daily uploads. I'll see you next time.